Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I, a cigarette smoker, am going to be trying a rum old fashioned for the first time, which I am looking forward to doing much more so than not, as I have heard some pretty good things about the cocktail that is known as the old fashioned. And so as such, I certainly am a little bit more curious than not to try an old fashioned for the first time and to find out whether I like it or not and just how it is in general. And so as such, that's exactly what I'm doing today. And I certainly am, well, quite excited to do just that, frankly put. But what is an old fashioned? Well, according to the piece of paper I got in front of me right here, an old fashioned is a type of cocktail that supposedly dates all the way back to the early 1800s, although under a different name at that time, of course. And generally speaking, an old fashioned is made with whiskey, sugar, bitters, and water. These days, of course, the recipe can and is modified to some extent, more so than not though. And that's exactly the style of old fashioned that I'm going to be drinking in today's video, as I'm going to be making it with rum rather than with whiskey, and I'm also going to be substituting some other ingredients as well. But what is the specific recipe that I'm going to be using during today's video? Well, today I am going to be using Bacardi's Ocho Old Fashioned recipe that they list on their website, which says that I need to mix 2 ounces of rum, 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, and 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters together, which seems a decent amount more simple than not. How good will this recipe actually be though? And will I enjoy drinking an old-fashioned rum? Well, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out, and I do suppose there is only one way to find out. And so as such, without further ado, let's go ahead and put my piece of paper down on the table in front of me. Let's go ahead and grab my Pontiac Aztec cooler that I have everything in today. And I do suppose now I should probably go ahead and get my Pontiac Aztec cooler all cracked open, go ahead and get everything out. And then after that, I should probably go ahead and get to mixing everything together and actually make myself a rum old fashioned for the first time in the public park that I'm in today. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get my cooler all opened up just like that. And let's go ahead and first off just grab my simple syrup out of my cooler. Now let's go ahead and grab my little bit of a glass I've got. It's a little bit of a chilled glass, although by the time I actually get to drinking, it's probably not going to be so chilled anymore because it is very warm out here. Let me tell y'all what. I've also got my Angostura Bitters with me today. This bottle was really expensive. It was like $10 for this tiny bottle. I was like, what? Why is this stuff so expensive? But thankfully, I only need like 2 dashes of this stuff, so hopefully not going to be using the entire bottle today by any means. And then, of course, I have my rum with me today as well. I have some Bacardi Ocho 8 with me today, and this is a rum that I enjoyed drinking a little bit previously, and it's also the rum that was my first ever rum. So I'm looking forward to using it for the first time to make an old-fashioned during today's video. I'm looking forward to using it to make an old-fashioned for the first time during today's video. Something along those lines, you know what I'm saying? But I think that was everything that I needed to get out of my cooler. So I'm gonna go and put my cooler down next to me just real quick. I've also got a tablespoon with me today, and I think I am going to start with... Ooh, what do I want to start with? Do I want to start with the simple syrup? Do I want to start with the Angostura? Or do I want to start with the rum? I'm feeling like it's probably a good idea to start with the rum. So let's go ahead and get the cork all off of the bottle, if I possibly can. The bottle is very slick right now due to condensation, so I'm just going to be taking my time trying to get it out and whatnot, and trying to also make sure that it doesn't fly into the grass in front of me. But, ooh, just kind of squeezing it out and everything like that kind of thing. Just like that. There we go. Just got it out. I'm going to go and put the cap, the cork, whatever you want to call it, just down on the table in front of me. I'm just going to take a little bit of a sniff. Ooh. Paint thinner, vanilla, banana, and a little bit of caramel as well. Smells good if I do say so myself. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Well, I need 2 ounces of rum. And this is a tablespoon. And a tablespoon equals 1... If I remember correctly, a tablespoon equals 1/4 of an ounce. So I need to do 8 of these tablespoons to get the 2 ounces of rum that I need. So without further ado, I'm going to try to show y'all me doing this as well. I'm going to try to just go down like this. There we go. I think y'all can see a little bit better than not now. Maybe not like super well. Just put that over there. But I'm going to try to show y'all what I'm doing with mixing everything together in today's video and everything like that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and start pouring some of my Bacardi Reserva Ocho 8 into my tablespoon I've got right here, and let's go ahead and get to making an old fashioned for the first time. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying. There's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I am spilling a little bit of rum, I will acknowledge. My hands are a little bit shaky. 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons, 5 tablespoons, 6 tablespoons. Just need 2 more. I'm gonna give my hand a break. This bottle is a little bit heavier than that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not an expert at making cocktails by any means. So I don't really know if I'm even holding the bottle right to like pour and everything like that kind of thing, frankly. But maybe holding it like this would be a little bit better. Actually, that's like a lot easier on my hand. There we go. 7 and 8. So that is all the rum I need. That is, this is gonna get me super buzzed if I do say so myself. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Let's go ahead and just put that down just like that, just for the moment. I did spill a little bit of rum on me, and I also spilled a little bit on the table in front of me as well, but I'm not terribly worried about it by any means. Let's go and just put the cork back on, just like that, and let's go and just put that to the side now. And I do think now it's time for me to go ahead and put some simple syrup in my drink I've got right here. Right now it's just rum. It's not an old fashioned, so I need to add some simple syrup to make it into an old fashioned. So let's go ahead and just crack this lid for the first time. It's a brand new bottle of simple syrup. Let's go and just crack that open, just like that, if I possibly can. It doesn't really want to come off, I'll be honest with y'all. There we go. There we go, just like that. And now, let's go and just put that back, and let's go ahead and take my tablespoon I've got, and now I need 2 tablespoons of simple syrup, so let's go ahead, just do 1, a little bit more, pour it in just like that, and then another, just like that. I'm gonna go and just put that down, go put the lid back on this. And now I need 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters. So let's go ahead and get this cracked open for the first time as well. Have never used Angostura Bitters before. I have no clue what they're like, frankly put. Let's go ahead and see if I can get this cap off. Just, oh, like that. And smells almost, smells kind of minty, but at the same time kind of herby. Like it's very much an herbal mint sort of smell. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Well, it says 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters, so I'm gonna do like, I don't know if that counts as 2 dashes, but we're gonna find out. I got a bunch of Angostura Bitters all over the table, but it says 2 dashes. I might just add just a little bit more, because I'm not really sure how much 2 dashes is really supposed to be. And now I'm just gonna go and mix this up just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the cap back on the Angostura Bitters. And I'm gonna go and put everything but the rum back in my cooler just real quick. Just to get it off the table and whatnot. And now I do think I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab me a little bit of a screenshot before I go any further into the video, before I actually drink the old fashioned that I just made live on video for the first time. I should have really brought, I really should have brought like a paper towel with me or something like that. I did not though, because I've got stuff all over the edges of the glass. I am not a bartender by any means. I got a piece of paper though. This will work, right? So let's just go and fold that up and let's just try to get some of the stuff kind of off the side of this. Yeah, it worked kind of. I'll take it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna go fold that up, just put that in my cooler as well. And I do suppose, yeah, now I think I'm gonna go ahead and just take the tablespoon all out. Just gonna kind of let it drip off just for a minute. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put that down on the table in front of me. Hopefully ants don't start going for it, but I figure they probably will. It'll be what it be kind of thing. It'll be what it be. But let's go and just give this a little bit of a smell real quick. Smells definitely a little bit different. Definitely smells a little bit different than just straight rum, for sure. There's definitely a little bit of that sort of, I'd have to say, there's definitely a little bit of that sort of herbal, minty menthol smell. I hope I didn't put too many Angostura bitters in there. I'm sure it can massively just overwhelm the taste of the cocktail. I might have put too many in there because that's a lot of what I'm smelling, but I'm also smelling some little bit of banana, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of vanilla, and just a little bit of like a sort of alcohol-y paint thinner smell as well, along with a decent amount of a sweet sort of smell. So I do think without further ado, I should probably go ahead and try to grab myself a little bit of screenshot before I go ahead and actually drink an old-fashioned rum for the first time. How do I want to grab the screenshot? Do I want to take the simple syrup and stuff back out and try to grab one with all of that? Or how do I want to do this? I'm trying to figure it out. I think I might go for, like, trying to do, like, hold that and like that. Gotta go for the YouTube face, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do it to him. Alrighty, well, hopefully that will do for a screenshot. Worst case scenario, I can always try to grab another after this video. Let's go and put everything back in my cooler now, just in case a police officer walks up, they don't see me with tons of alcohol and mixers just in the middle of the public park I'm at right now. Would not want that. That would not be, well, it would probably be good content actually, but I don't know, I don't really feel like dealing with that hassle today, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna put everything away just like that. Put that in my cooler as well. Go and put the tablespoon back in my cooler. I can always just wash off the tablespoon after this video. Actually, I can just wash it off right now because I got a bottle of water with me. I'll go and do that, just so I'm not sticking something super sticky in my cooler. Perfect. I planned ahead. Man, certainly no complaints on my behalf. Well, now that I've washed off my tablespoon, put that away, I do suppose now, I'm gonna go and take a little bit of a sip of water. And I think now that I've taken a little bit of a sip of water, kind of had a little bit of a palate refresher and whatnot, I think it's time for me to go ahead and actually try and actually drink a rum old fashioned for the first time. I do suppose without further ado, let's go ahead and take a little bit of sip of this and find out just how good or just how bad a rum old fashioned actually is for the first time. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying? Interesting. You know, I was kind of thinking before this video, I was kind of like, how much of a difference is just a little bit of simple syrup and some bitters going to make? You know, it makes a decent difference. It does make a decent difference. It doesn't make like a massive difference. Like the main overtone of the flavor is still very much the rum, but it's definitely a lot more sweet than it is when drinking straight, of course. And there's also that sort of herbal, menthol, sort of minty sort of taste in there as well. And when I had some, or when I had just swallowed it and I exhaled, I really did feel like I was exhaling some sort of like menthol and stuff. It kind of felt like it was cooling my nose off, the inside of my nose off, which was very interesting. I'll be honest with you, I don't mind it. No, I don't mind it at all. No, not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself, you know. Pretty solid. definitely a little bit of burning in the back of my throat. I feel like more actual burning than when I'm drinking when I'm drinking rum just raw, just normally, just straight. But, you know, the flavor is really nice. It is a bit sweet, though, I will acknowledge. It is a bit sweet. The Bacardi Reserva Ocho 8 is already a sweeter drink than not, if I do say so myself. And this, of course, just made it even sweeter. Wow, it is, yeah, very sweet. Oh my God, whoa. Got a little bit of an alcohol hit there as well. Yeah, it burns a little bit, but it's kind of smoothing out now. You know, definitely very sweet. I'll be honest with y'all, very, very, very sweet. I think it might be a bit sweet for my personal preference. It might just be. Like the Bacardi that I'm drinking, the rum that I'm drinking today, just drinking it straight, it's already like sweet enough kind of thing. With the simple syrup as well, oh my God, it is quite sweet if I do say so myself. Wow. And that was only half an ounce of simple syrup to 2 ounces of rum. That simple syrup, oh man, it makes it so dang sweet, wow. Yeah, this stuff is like straight up alcohol candy now. Okay, maybe not quite alcohol candy. Like if I'm thinking alcohol candy, I'm thinking like a strong zero or something like that kind of thing. Like that's alcohol candy. But this is pretty dang close. It's a bit too alcoholic to really be considered alcohol candy, but it's pretty close. I can definitely say, I think right off the bat, if I was to make this again, I think I would use a little bit less simple syrup. I think definitely like just one, definitely just like 1 tablespoon of simple syrup is honestly good enough for me. I'm a little bit more sensitive to sugar than not because I don't really eat a lot of sugar. I don't really drink many sugary drinks, frankly, but so I am a little bit more sensitive to sugar than not, and I think that's probably why this is too sweet for me. If you're used to drinking like soda and stuff like that kind of thing, I think this is gonna be perfectly fine. Oh, wow. And the Angostura Bitters, they make there's like, they just add a little bit. They don't completely overwhelm it. Like the main smell I was really getting from the Old Fashioned that I made was that of the Angostura Bitters. I was getting a little bit of the rum as well. But the main smell I was really getting was that sort of minty, almost menthol-y sort of smell from the bitters. But, you know, it actually, when it comes to tasting, when it actually comes to flavor, they're really just adding a little bit in there. They're adding a little bit of a sort of an herbal, I'd have to say, just sort of menthol-y taste in there, which is very interesting. And is something that, honestly, I wouldn't expect to enjoy, but it's something I don't mind one bit. The overall taste I'm getting from the Ocho Old Fashioned that I made during today's video, from the rum Old Fashioned that I made in today's video. The main taste I'm getting is very much that of sweetness. I'm getting a very sort of sugary, syrupy taste, I'd have to say. That's really the main flavor I'm getting. Then under that, I'm getting a little bit of alcohol, vanilla, caramel, banana, and just tropical fruits in general. Then under that, I'm getting a little bit of that sort of herbal, menthol-y sort of taste. Overall, the Old Fashioned definitely does not hide the taste of alcohol, but it does complement it. It certainly does complement it. There's a lot of cocktails out there that I personally feel like are made to kind of hide the taste of whatever the alcohol is. I mean, like a rum and coke, I think, is a good example of that. I mean, like, I think a rum and coke, it's supposed to kind of cover up the taste of the rum and whatnot with the coke. I've never actually had a rum and coke, so do take what I say with a grain of salt. I need to try rum and coke in the future, but I kind of feel like that's kind of the thing with rum and cokes. But with this, on the other hand, it's very obvious to me that the simple syrup and the bitters are meant to complement the rum. They're meant to complement the liquor. They're not meant to overwhelm it, and they're not meant to completely change the taste where you don't even realize there's rum in there anymore. Definitely a sipper, though. Not a chugger. I would not want to chug this. It would be way too sweet for me to chug. Oh my God. It is very much a sipper. It is so dang sweet. I haven't finished off the glass yet, but what are my just initial impressions on an Old Fashioned rum? Do I like it? Do I not? You know, I do like it. I do think I do. Yeah, no, you know, I don't mind this one bit, frankly put. It is a little bit too sweet for my personal preference, so if I was to make another rum old fashioned again in the future, I do definitely think I would use less simple syrup, but the same amount of rum and the same amount of Angostura bitters. I really like the sort of way that the herbal sort of menthol, minty sort of flavor complements the rum itself. It does a really good job of complementing that sort of banana, vanilla, caramel, tropical, sort of almost brown sugar, I guess, flavor kind of thing. It's something I wouldn't expect to complement, but it really does. Really, my main complaint with the old fashioned I made during today's video is that it's too sweet. It really is just a little bit too sweet for me. But it's still really nice, and it's something that I think would pair pretty nicely with a cigar, frankly put. Would it pair as nicely as a cigar? Would it pair as nicely as a cigar? Would it pair as nicely as just straight rum with a cigar? It's a bit sweet, in all honesty. It really is a bit sweet. I think I would personally much rather just sip straight rum, or maybe a less sweet old fashioned, like really like almost unsweet old fashioned, just with some Angostura bitters or something like that kind of thing, when smoking a cigar. But you know, it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad pairing with a cigar by any means. But I think I can definitely say, with this old fashioned at least, I think I would much rather just drink straight rum if I was going to pair it with a cigar. It's just a bit too sweet. It really is a bit too sweet. And the sweetness of the old fashioned, I personally feel like, would completely overwhelm all of the intricacies of the tobacco from the cigar. But still, a good drink that I'm enjoying much more so than not, and a drink that I'm starting to get a little bit of a buzz from as well. Is that thunder? It didn't say it was supposed to rain today. I hope it doesn't start raining, because I think it's going to take me a minute to drink my way through my drink. But I think that was thunder. It didn't say it was supposed to rain today. It said it was supposed to rain tomorrow, but not today. I hope it doesn't start raining. Well, I guess this is my sign that I should probably go ahead and start drinking my drink more. But before I go ahead and drink my drink more, I think I want a little bit of one of these. I think I might want one of these, in all honesty, because I'm feeling a little bit of a buzz from the alcohol, and I'm wanting a little bit of another buzz as well. So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm thinking I'm gonna have one of these and see how it pairs with the old fashioned that I've got in front of me today. Gonna get something out of my pocket. There's this right here, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get to enjoying one of these and find out how well it pairs with an old fashioned, with the old fashioned that I made for today's video. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying. I'm definitely feeling buzzed, though, let me tell y'all what. I am feeling buzzed. And yeah, the old fashioned, oh man, is pairing so well. It's pairing so well with this. Yeah, it really is actually pairing fantastically. And I think it really comes down to the flavor of what I'm having right now to begin with. I'm having an American Spirit Black right now, which has a Perique and Virginia tobacco mainly. And the Perique definitely gives it a lot of sweetness, so does the Virginia. And so the sweetness of this cigarette very much complements the old fashioned, and the sweetness of the old fashioned complements the sweetness of this. So yeah, they definitely pair pretty well together. I'm not sure how well the old fashioned would actually pair with a cigar, but you know, with this, it's not so bad. It's actually a pretty dang good pairing, if I do say so myself. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, that last sip, that Angostura bitters are really heavy. Wow. This is definitely a sipper. This is not something to drink super fast. I have no desire to drink this really fast, except I'm kind of starting to feel the need to, just simply because, well, I think I'm hearing some thunder. But as a whole, my alcohol buzz, my other buzz, they're complementing each other very well. I'm enjoying myself right now. My drink is pretty good. This is pretty good. Oh man, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time, y'all. I'm having a good time day drinking and smoking cigarettes in a public park at right now 5:54 in the afternoon, almost 6 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm enjoying myself. I will acknowledge, quite buzzed. Yeah, the amount of alcohol I use for this, that's like, I think it's like 3 times the amount of rum that I used for just my straight rum drinking video. Because I made a video of me just drinking rum for the first time about a week ago, if I remember correctly. And that video, I just poured just the tiniest bit in, and I just enjoyed that for like 20 minutes, frankly put. This is like 3 times the amount. I was pretty buzzed after that video. I wasn't like super buzzed, but I was buzzed. This is getting me buzzed, to say the least. And also the amount of sugar in it is really hitting as well, frankly put. But man, oh man, this is such a good pairing with an American Spirit Black. It's so sweet though. It is way too sweet. Oh my God. It is, yeah, I can definitely say, if I was to drink another Old Fashioned in the future, I would want less sugar, just straight up less sugar. It is way too sweet for me. It's a good drink. I see why some people may enjoy it. I definitely see why, if you enjoy soda and stuff like that kind of thing, that this would be very much to your personal preference. But for me, it is, oh man, way, way too sweet, way too sweet. I'm feeling buzzed. I'm feeling good, y'all. Oh man, certainly no complaints on my behalf. Man, the Old Fashioned and my smoke, oof, going well together. What can I say? What can I say, y'all? Oof, certainly no complaints on my behalf. I'm feeling a bit buzzed though, from both. Maybe a bit too buzzed. I think I need to hydrate real quick. And it is so warm out here right now. It is like 97 degrees out here right now. It is so dang hot. It is so warm. The European mind can't comprehend 97 degree Fahrenheit weather. It's like, what, 40 degrees Celsius or something like that? I don't know what the Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion is for 97 degrees, but something close to 40 degrees Celsius. The European mind can't comprehend. No offense if y'all are from Europe, of course. Man, though, wow. I gotta admit, though, rum and an American Spirit Black, oh man, absolutely goated pairing. Absolutely goated pairing. I definitely got to try drinking rum and having a Virginia Perique blend of pipe tobacco at the same time in the future. I definitely got to try that. Oh man, such a good pairing. The Perique complements the taste of the rum so well. So well. Oh man, I love it. It's like not bright out here, yet bright at the same time. It's really weird. I am buzzed though. I am going to be taking some time before I go home, I do think. I'm going to be chilling at the park for a while, enjoying some smokes. Man, oh man. No complaints on my behalf. This drink is really making me want to try like more rum in the future. There's a specific rum that I really want to try. I really want to try the Appleton's 12. because I've heard really good things about it online. I don't know if it's actually good or not, but I really want to try it nonetheless because I heard really good things about it. So I really want to try that one. So I gotta look for that at my local liquor store. I don't think they carry it at my local liquor store, but I gotta go visit some other ones and see if they carry it there. Man, though, I'm buzzed. The Bacardi Ocho, what is it? The Ocho Reserva 8 or something like that is pretty good, I'd have to say. Now, granted, take what I say with a grain of salt. I've only ever tried one rum, which is the Bacardi I'm drinking during today's video. But I feel like it makes a good old fashioned. I feel like it does. So sweet though, and it's just getting even sweeter as we get to the bottom. Oh my God, wow, yeah. I did not need 2 of those. I just needed one. I just needed one. That is so sweet. And I am honestly feeling like so buzzed right now. Like from the alcohol, I am feeling insanely buzzed. Like more buzzed than I have felt in a while, let me tell y'all what. Like damn, wow. Whew. And the nicotine buzz is definitely just making it even more intense. Whew. Day drinking and smoking in a public park at now exactly 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Ooh, good times, you know what I'm saying? Good times. Certainly no complaints on my behalf, y'all. Man, oh man. Whew. I'm enjoying my drink today. I'm enjoying my smoke. Having a good time. Having a good time. Man, wow. Whew. Oh man. I'm actually feeling really buzzed. I'm gonna stand up. Famous last words. I think I'm gonna give myself a moment before I drink the rest of it because I'm just feeling so buzzed right now. I think that's all I had to this. I'm gonna go and just stuff it on the ground. I'm just gonna put it under my water bottle just so it doesn't fly away with the breeze. Or actually, there's a trash can right there. So I'm actually gonna go throw it away real quick. A grasshopper tried to jump right on me. It tried to get me. It fell off though. Oh man. I am really buzzed. I think the sugar is like half of it. It's so sweet. The old fashioned I made, I think all the sugar just went right to the bottom and it is so sweet right now. Wow. Yeah, I think like most of what I'm feeling right now isn't even the alcohol. I feel like it's the sugar low key. Cause like I don't drink soda. I used to drink like sweet tea and soda all the time when I was in like high school and stuff, but I cut it out a year or two ago just because it was one of those things that I was dependent on, which is kind of ironic coming from somebody who is, to say with a lack of a better word, proudly addicted to cigarettes. So it's kind of ironic that I cut out sugar because I felt like I was dependent on it. But I did indeed cut sugar out, and I'll still have like a kind bar a day and stuff like that kind of thing. So I'm not like lacking sugar by any means. I'll still eat sweets and stuff like that every once in a while, but I don't drink soda. I don't drink sweet tea anymore. I don't add sugar to my hot tea or anything like that kind of thing. Like this is just way too sweet. And when I do have sugar, like I was driving from like Canada a month or two ago, and I stopped at the gas station to get some gas, and I got myself a Monster because I wanted to make it back home in one day. I live in like the north of the South in the United States, and I wanted to make it all the way from Toronto back home in one day. Made it, but I was feeling tired, so I got myself a Monster. And while the Monster did have fake sugar in it, it didn't actually have real sugar in it. I literally felt a sugar buzz. And anytime I have a sugary drink, I have a sugar buzz as well. And I feel like I'm 100% having a sugar buzz right now. It's a little bit wild. Whoa. Oh, damn. Wow. That was a little bit spicy. Ooh. Wow. Man. Well, I think in a minute I'm going to finish off my Old Fashioned, and then after that I'm going to let y'all know just kind of what I think of it, and just how an Old Fashioned is to begin with and whatnot kind of thing. I'd have to say though, I've got a bug on me. But I'd have to say, though, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I do think I might just prefer drinking straight rum, in all honesty, though. But, you know, not bad. Not bad at all. The Angostura Bitters definitely do add a little bit of a nice sort of flavor to it kind of thing. The Simply Syrup is a bit too much for me. And the rum is just really good kind of thing. I like it. I don't mind it one bit kind of thing. Excuse me. Wow. I'm feeling so buzzed right now. Like, everything is like in focus and out of focus at the same time. Like I'm like everything is super in focus, but I'm struggling to actually focus on stuff. Like I feel like I know this is kind of a meme, but it's actually like kind of what's going on. I feel like I have been standing my whole life and I just sat down. That's what the Old Fashioned did to me today. That's how buzzed I'm feeling. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. And then after that, I think I'm going to go and let you guys know my final thoughts on an Old Fashioned. Let you guys know whether I like an Old Fashioned or not. And then after that, I think I'm going to go and end the video right there more than likely. Without further ado, let's go and finish off my drink. Let's go and finish off the video. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Well, that's all there was to my drink. Ooh, a little bit spicy, a little bit sugary right at the very end. I'm feeling buzzed. I'm feeling good. It was a good drink. I enjoyed it. But what are my final thoughts on an Old Fashioned? Well, I will acknowledge that the Old Fashioned recipe that I used for this video today is very much a super sweet version of the normal Old Fashioned. According to Wikipedia, the original recipe is that of whiskey, like 1 sugar cube, and a little bit of water, and a little bit of the bitters as well. So like 1 sugar cube. That's not a lot. That's not a lot of sugar. I definitely used a lot more sugar in today's video than the original recipe. And honestly, I think I would prefer the original recipe more. I might have to try the original recipe in the future. Just because this was way too sweet, frankly put. It really was just so sweet. I really enjoyed the taste of the rum and the taste of the Angostura Bitters together. Like the rum really gave me like a very nice sort of, I'd have to say like brown sugar, banana, tropical fruits, sort of caramel, vanilla-like taste. But the sweetness was just so intense. But the Angostura Bitters really did a good job of, and I really wasn't expecting this. When I smelled them, I was like, is this really going to pair very well with this kind of thing? Because the smell is very much that of a sort of herbal menthol kind of thing. But that sort of herbal menthol smell is very much the taste you get from the Angostura Bitters as well. And it honestly was really nice. It honestly paired very nicely with the rum, surprisingly nicely. It really wasn't bad at all. The sweetness really was my main issue with the Old Fashioned I had in today's video. And that's, I think, why I want to try the original recipe eventually, just because the original recipe has a lot less sugar in it. And I think that's definitely something I want to experience. Because I think really this would be really good. I really enjoy this if it just had less sugar. So just a little bit of water, one sugar cube, and some Angostura Bitters along with the rum, I think would be really good. But yeah, just with the two things, simply syrup is just too much. It really was just too much. Yeah. Would I drink an old fashioned rum again? Would I drink a rum old fashioned again, to say it another way? I do think I would. I 100% would, in all honesty. This was really good. I really enjoyed this experience. I really enjoyed the flavor of what I drank during today's video. I really did. It was some good stuff. I really enjoyed it. But it was a bit too sweet for my personal preference. So I definitely try an old fashioned again, just with less sugar. 100%. Yeah, less sugar, maybe just 1 tablespoon of simply syrup. And I think just the same amount of Angostura Bitters. And you know, I think I'm gonna be chilling. I think I'm gonna be vibing. I think I'm gonna be enjoying myself kind of thing, just enjoying the drink and whatnot. I think I would 100% drink an old-fashioned rum again. No, 100%. I totally would. Overall, I had a pretty good time today. Besides the overwhelming sweetness of the cocktail I drank during today's video, I really enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed the buzz. I really enjoyed what I had during today's video as well, other than the rum. And I just have had a great time as a whole. You know, I do think I like old fashions a little bit more so than not. And I do think with less sugar that it'll pair well with a cigar. Yeah. Yeah. Overall, you know, I've had a good experience. But what is the rating I would give the old-fashioned rum that I drank during today's video? A rating. Now, this is not a rating for all old-fashioned rums. This is a rating for the specific recipe that I drank during today's video. So what is the rating I'm thinking for the specific recipe I used during today's video? Well, I'm thinking a solid 2 out of 4, frankly put. For context, my rating scale goes from a 1 to 4, with 1 being like, this is horrible, never drink this. A 2 being like, you know, it's okay. Maybe it would be to some people's preferences, but I don't like it. I wouldn't drink it again personally. A 3 out of 4 is like, you know, this is pretty good kind of thing, but you know, it's not like the best thing ever. And a 4 out of 4 is like, this is the best thing ever. For me, the Bacardi Reserva Ocho 8, the rum I drank, the rum I mixed into an old fashioned during today's video, is a 3 out of 4 by itself. But the old fashioned I drank during today's video is a 2 out of 4. It was not as good as just drinking straight rum, frankly put, just simply because it was too sweet. It really was too sweet for my personal preferences. Now, it's a 2 out of 4, not a 1 out of 4, just simply because I do think that it might be to some people's preferences. If you enjoy soda, if you enjoy sweet drinks a lot, and you're used to sweet drinks, I think the sweetness from this drink that I had during today's video is going to be very much to your preference. But it's just too much for me, hence why I'm giving it a 2 out of 4. But I do think that if I use less sugar in an old-fashioned, and I do think that if I just use the same rum in an old-fashioned but with less sugar, that it could be bumped up to a 3 out of 4. That's kind of my personal opinion. Yeah, I think an old-fashioned could be bumped up to a 3 out of 4 if I use more of the original recipe kind of thing. It's kind of my personal take. Yeah. Really enjoyed the flavor, besides the overwhelming sweetness. Really enjoyed the buzz. I'm still feeling insanely buzzed right now. You know, I had a good time as a whole. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. I enjoyed the drink I had during today's video, and I had a good time day drinking and smoking cigarettes in a public park today. What can I say? Well, cigarette. I only had 1 after all. But you know, I'm like, I had a good time today. I had a good time trying a rum old fashioned for the first time. I think that's pretty much all I had to say for this video today. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of old fashions. Do you guys like them? Do you guys not? Do you guys think the recipe I used during today's video is a bad one or a good one? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, also make sure, I think I said everything I wanted to say, so I'm gonna go and just roll the outro, but also make sure to let me know just what you guys think of this video as a whole and everything like that kind of thing. Let me know what you guys think of Old Fashions. Let me know what you guys think of the recipe. Let me know just what you guys think of the video and everything like that kind of thing. And of course, also make sure to like and subscribe for more content if you guys have enjoyed watching this video where I, a cigarette smoker, drank a rum Old Fashioned for the first time. Also, make sure to check out my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my second channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, no, thank you so much for watching, y'all. Till the next one, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Thank you so much for watching this video where I drank a rum Old Fashioned for the first time. To the next one, y'all, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. And oh my goodness, I'm feeling buzzed. To the next one, y'all, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?